So if you've just joined us in today's stretch class, we're doing everything from the floor today. So you're going to start on the floor, you'll finish on the floor. You can stay on the floor at the end if you like. Feel free to grab a cushion or a towel or anything if you feel like you need some extra padding under any body parts as well. And we're going to get going with some breathing. You can either cross your legs if you feel comfortable with that, or keep them out in front to start our breathing sequence. And we're going to, if you've got your legs crossed, we're going to uncross them and cross them the other way halfway through. So let's just take a moment, fingertips down to the floor. We're going to inhale, exhale, press down to the floor. And again, in and exhale. Allow space through your shoulders. Lift up through the heart. From here, I'm going to take it to one side. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale through the center, exhale. Nice deep breaths, gently teasing out the spine and surrounding muscles. Bring it back up to the center. We're going to rotate in center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. And again. Center, and the other side. Center. From here, uncross your legs, cross them the other way if you're sitting in a cross-legged position. We're going to repeat what we just did. Inhaling. Exhale. Lift the heart. Exhale. Again, and exhale. Take a breath to prepare. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. One more each side. Open up the arms now, palms up this time. Rotate. Inhale, center. Rotate. Inhale, center. And center. And again, and bring it to the center. Hands down, extend those legs if you've had them crossed for a little while, and let them roll in and out, just loosening up through the hip joint. We're going to lie down for our hip exercises today, so I'll get you just to swivel around and lie down onto the floor. So lying on the floor with the knees bent, feet, knees and sit bones in alignment. We're going to start with some pelvic rocks here. Always a nice exercise to do to loosen up the lower spine and get some movement through the lower body. Exhale, tuck and scoop, and inhale, release. Exhale, and inhale, soften everything. Exhale, scoop, imprinting that lower spine and then allowing it to release. Two more here. taking this a little deeper now. Bringing one knee in towards the chest and setting those shoulders down. Make sure you're not pulling up into your trapezius muscles. We're going to take it a little deeper. So a bit more of a curl, using our muscles but also using our body to pull in. We gradually get our range of motion bigger. One more here. Good. Other side. This is all lower back. And a little bit into the hips and glutes as well if you're tight there. And we're really letting that spine peel from the floor as we're rolling and allowing it to scoop in. Good. And change. Bring the other leg in. Straighten the other leg along the floor now. And let your back just slightly lift off the floor and then pull in. So if you find when you pull in that knee lifts, your hip flexors can be a bit tight. So what I'm going to do when you lift it in, take a moment to press the other leg down onto the floor and then release, relax. Draw it in, keep that leg pressed to the floor and relax. And 3. 4. 2 more here, pulling with the arms, not with the neck and shoulders. 1 more. And change. From here, loosen it up first, then pull in as much as you can. See if that knee raises, then press it down to the floor. That's it. And keep rocking. Beautiful. Change legs. This time, clasp around the back of the leg that's down. We're going to do a point and flex. So from here, keeping the toes pointed to start, and down and up. So we're holding static, shoulders are down. 2, 3, working through, stretching the posterior chain first. 4, 5, 6, we're going to hold it up. Now flex and point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Change legs. Bring it in, stretch out. Pointing first for 1. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it up, shoulders down, and point and flex. Doesn't matter if your leg's a little bit bent. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. From here, bring both knees in and circle around on the floor. And in the opposite direction. We're going to get a little deeper into that spine again and also into the belly of the hamstring muscles with our happy baby, or it could be a slightly pensive baby. or an apprehensive baby. From here, lifting up, grabbing your own toes. Now, if you're super flexy, you can just straighten your legs with this, but most of us are just going to be struggling to hold here. You should feel a really nice stretch through your lower back, still engaged through your core, and also a stretch through your hamstrings. And it's the main belly of the muscle that you feel when your legs are bent, rather than all of those attachment points, especially in the back of your knees. We're going to hold here and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. We're going to roll over onto our sides. So we're stretching through our hip flexors now, and I'm going to do a little bicycle on the side here to allow myself to reach back. I'm going to do it 2 directions. It's going to warm my hip as well, ready for it to stretch a little more. So we're going to take the leg forward, we're going to stretch out, we've already done that. We're going to take it back and bring it up, bend it, knee forward. And because we want to relax through the body, I'm not going to get you to hold as tight as we would in a Pilates class. I'm going to get you to move a bit more naturally through the body and whatever feels good, as long as you can feel that leg going back and a little bit of a stretch through the front. Now when I finish this last one, I'm going to bring it up. Now I'm going to press my leg back as far as I can and then kick it forward and bring it up. So letting things rock and roll a little bit here, allowing your body to move naturally, and just let the bones pull with the stretching and the flexion and the tension of the muscles. Good. And then when you've done your 6th one, you're going to take it back behind, reaching it back. Really feeling this open over the top of the hip, reaching those toes back as far as you can, feeling this opening through the top of the pelvis. Just going to do some arm movement here, turn it into a little dart for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now I'm going to drop my knee behind me if I can, or let it sort of drop towards the floor. I'm going to bring my arms forward now, and then I'm going to roll back until I've almost got my leg on the floor. Now everyone's going to have a different level of flexibility through their hips here. For some of you, that internal rotation is going to feel terrible. So we're going to open up the body. So all of a sudden we're in an external rotation here, internal rotation here, and then I'm going to close and let my whole body roll. And open, whole upper body, and close. And open. Three more. Breathing. 2 more. One more. And we're going to hold here, reaching back even further, reaching forward as far as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and bring it into the center. We're going to ease ourselves up and onto the other side. Just wait for everyone to be settled, readjusted. Okay, we're just about there. All right, let's bring our knee up, stretch it forward, and take it back, circling it up. Bend the knee, bring it forward. We're letting the pelvis move with this one, remember. We're not trying to do it in a Pilates-based movement where we're really connecting and trying to get that core stabilized. We're allowing movement through the body, natural movement, the natural pulls on your body today. Two more circles this way, reaching through. And when you come back to the center, take it back behind you, reach it back, and then kick it forward, bring it up. 2. And just acknowledge how your weight shifts and how the pelvis moves with this to make it easier for you. One more. Now I'm going to take it back and I'm going to stretch it out and behind as much as I can. Really extend it back so you can feel this stretch over the front and top of the hip and pelvis. From here, we're going to start with those arms, creating a little dart. One more. Beautiful. Now, bend that leg at the back and drop that knee down a little bit more if you can. We're going to bring the arms to the front. Try to keep those knees there. We're going to open up through that upper body. And close. 2, allowing that internal and external rotation to remain through the hips while we're opening up and closing. Remember, you can make adjustments anytime you need to for your body. 2 more. One more. Beautiful. Bring those legs together. Have a moment. And then we're going to roll over onto our backs again. So we just worked through the upper body, moving through that exercise. Now we're going to come back and get more mobility through that same idea and concept. So I'm going to let one knee tap into the center and bring it up, and then let the other knee tap into the center and bring it up. Relax those arms. So my legs are apart to give myself room. There's a little natural rotation that occurs through the pelvis as you're trying to tap that knee to the floor. I'm going to just do one more each side here. Good. Bring those feet together now, working in the opposite by opening up one knee to the side. We're going to try to keep this one staying upright though, just so we get a better idea of our full range of motion. Some of you will be able to open up and have that knee touch the floor. Others might only be able to open a small amount. At the moment, we're stabilizing through the center, through that grounded foot. But what we're going to do on the next lot of 3 each side is just allow that knee to hit the floor. So we're rolling through it. Just natural movement. And one more each side here. Bring it up to the center, open into a diamond now. And we're going to come back into those pelvic rocks. I'm going to take my hands up like I'm under a rest, just to open up through my heart and my chest. I'm going to tuck and tilt, trying to keep this relaxed, and roll down, allowing that spine to arch. Exhale, zip up through the center, imprint, and inhale, release. Exhale, inhale, exhale, two more here. And one more scoop. And relax. I'm going to bring those knees together. They might need a bit of assistance. And relax them out onto the floor. Okay. Just wiggle those feet. Now I'm going to take our position. Let our body feel nice and heavy on the floor. We're going to roll our head gently from side to side here. You can keep your eyes closed if you're doing it. Off the screen. I'll let you know when you can open them or when to change. Just breathe and feel that head lolling from side to side. And that's lolling as the old-fashioned lolling, not as in the laugh out louding lolling. Breathing through it, just allowing that head to move with ease and without restrictions and without pain and without tension. After you finish the next one, bring your head back into the central position. We're going to take our hand up and over the top of the head and just draw it down gently towards one shoulder, stretching up the other side of the neck. Reach the other hand away from where you're stretching. Feel that shoulder blade draw down, feel the fingertips move away from the center or down away from the neck. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the head back to the center. Relax the other arm. Take the hand across. Gently draw the ear towards the shoulder. And then reach the other hand away. Draw down through the shoulder blade. Feel that space between the ear and the shoulder. Breathing deeply. And holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to the back of your head, and we're going to do a little elbow pull and gently pull that head forward, scooping through the tummy, just feeling that spinal articulation for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. I'm going to bring my hands under my neck, and I'm just going to lift up a little bit, like my elbows are being lifted to the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Take a moment to come into your body. We're going to do 1 minute of silent contemplation. No sound, not even from me. I'll count you down from 10 when we get there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you could either stay lying down on the floor and just enjoy lying there, or you can ease yourself onto your side or hands under the small of your back to press yourself up to a seated position. No pressure if you just want to stay lying and you're feeling nice and relaxed. I'm going to finish off with just a few breaths to fold that body now. Those little Tai Chi style ones where we let everything fold and release. So you're going to take a breath in, flex the feet and relax. And inhale. And fold. And one more. Inhale. And fold. And roll those shoulders. And hopefully you feel a little more relaxed, a little longer, and less tension in the body, and definitely less stressed. Have a beautiful day.